Hope is really a sharp emotion. It has an edge to it. When it waxes and wanes and you don't know whether or not to believe she's still out there, you're just left so empty.
On April 8th, 2011, our beloved Sassafras was lost.
It was, a 4-line phone call. I just heard she was loose and I needed to get in the car. We were supposed to be going to a baseball game in Baltimore that night, and the only reason Sass had gotten a walk that day was because of that, going to that baseball game. We wanted her to have a little extra exercise.
Sass was this just super cute little puppy, and I have great memories of taking naps on the floor and Sass sleeping on my chest. She was like our first child and the first baby.
Here's the girls of the family.
Sass became part of our world. I don't think that we're crazy in our devotion to our dog.
It's hard to to keep up hope that you'll find her. You start to think, my God, this is just never going to happen. But if you start thinking it's never going to happen, then it's impossible to assemble the volunteers, look at the map, try and figure out what her next move is going to be or what our next move is going to be.
I'm going to start here at Jones Mill and then go a little bit south and a little bit east of Connecticut.
I sent out an email to everybody who had emailed us, and it was 100 people. I mean, it's sort of amazing the number of people who have expressed an interest in this story.
When I'm out flyering, people stop and talk to me, and they could be people with a dog or people, they're driving their child someplace and they have a beagle at home. It's really nice.
It's just sort of this subculture that we never knew existed. A lot of the people that volunteer for us have either had a lost dog themselves or somehow got involved in another search.
I did some of the things that I've done for Olivia. I started a blog for Sassafras, and I've never started any blogs or even followed any blogs before all this. Olivia has taught me many tech skills. And a Google group and a Google map and an email account.
The search for Sassafras here began late June when Sassafras was tracked to our water bowl that we put out for our neighborhood dogs. When the search dog tracked Sassafras twice to here, they decided that maybe she was making a loop. And so they came to me and they asked me could they set up a motion camera.
A track is a snapshot in time. Last year, we had 160 searches and 131 recoveries. We give you a direction of travel and a pattern of travel. Once you have the direction and the pattern, then you put your posters up. Over 90% of all animals that are recovered is through the use of posters. Good posters put up in a timely fashion over a specific area.
Beth and I have a slight disagreement on this in that, there's no reason to doubt Sam and Salsa, the tracking dog, but it's hard to know for sure. Every time that phone rings, you think maybe it's Sass.
Okay, I found that dog y'all looking for, and it was very delicious. The salt, it was fried, and I just looked at that dog meat very good.
And this message.
Even at 3 o'clock in the morning, I can summon up a voice to tell that person, you're a coward. And we've met huge numbers of kind people, of great people that we hope that she ends up in their yard because they'd bring her home.
Shortly before they showed up, I had just lost my son, right? And I needed something, I needed a mission, I needed another purpose, right, to help me move along. And it did. It was a big help. And not a total help, but it was a big help. Plus, as I say, I love dogs. I admired their tenacity. And what the heck? It just seemed the right thing to do.
I could still be hoping 3 years from now that suddenly that chip is embedded in her and she'll go to a vet and the vet will say, hey, this dog already has a chip, and suddenly, we'll get our dog back.
I don't think we'll ever stop looking around the corner for her, driving down the street looking for her. I mean, I think we both know in our rational minds that it's possible we'll go another 75 days without having any sightings, and then it might go longer than that, and we have to get back to our lives.